Hey guys, what's going on? So today we are taking a look at the developer notes, talking about Guild Wars, and I believe in-game chat. I actually haven't read over the patch note yet, I have just started, but this is super exciting, something I've been looking forward to a long time, so I'm happy to dive into it, get a bit more details, and let's just see where it brings us. So they say the first major update we want to introduce is the Guild Wars system, but along with it we plan to add a feature to the game that a lot of people have been really excited about and anticipating for some time. We will finally be implementing chat features to the game along with our new Guild War content. We'll give a more detailed account of these new additions in their respective categories below. Aside from new features, we are also determined to streamline hero development, farming equipment, and overall player growth. For instance, in one of our past updates, we changed the amount of Molagores required for skill enhancement in order to make hero development less demanding. However, we are aware that there are other issues such as catalyst requirements that hinder players from fully nurturing their heroes. So the catalyst is something I can kind of agree with, especially the epic ones. The normal rare ones have an okay drop rate, but then again you do need a lot of them, so it does kind of get grindy, but that would definitely be nice if they made those a bit more common. Obtaining and enhancing equipment, one of the key ingredients for hero development, has relied heavily on randomly generated statistics. Oh god, that would be awesome if they changed that somehow. Or maybe like a reforge system like Kingsraid had. Not only does this make farming for equipment more difficult, but also in finding the right equipment with the appropriate statistics for a given hero. We think that this has restricted hero research and team compositions while also making hero development tedious and not as rewarding. This forces our players to focus on one team composition or a few heroes to clear out all of our content instead of using different heroes and strategies. Therefore, we have made changes designed to make hero development more enjoyable and added new content where a variety of heroes and team compositions can be effective. We hope that these updates make Epic 7 more fun for our players and that they will... Okay, so they don't really give any straight facts, straight details about that, but I guess it's something they're working on, or maybe we'll read more down below. So Guild Wars, this is definitely the thing I'm most excited about. Let's see what it's actually about. Guild War is a real-time PvP mode that pits two guilds against one another. The main objective is to destroy the enemy guild stronghold. However, players must first destroy the defensive castles positioned around the stronghold. Each member will be able to attack an enemy, and a victory or a draw will inflict damage on the enemy's respective castle. Once its health reaches 0, the castle will be destroyed. The whole process takes place in real time, which means players can attack each other at the same time. However, castles currently under attack cannot be attacked again. Okay, so I assume it's going to be a system sort of similar to... man, I know I've played a game, but it doesn't really matter. Everyone watching this hasn't played the same games I have. But yeah, this layout looks very familiar. So up at the top right and bottom left corners, I guess those are the strongholds. But before getting through the strongholds, you need to clear out those. And I'm not sure if the 11 on them is the different players and their teams. But I guess you can see here the different players and... So you'll probably have to just defeat their team in PvP or so. So the guild who destroys the opponent's stronghold will be victorious. But if neither guild destroys the stronghold, by the time time runs out, then the one that destroyed the more castles will win. So dang, actually, this will be a sort of race as well. Since it's all real time and everything, you really got to get like time zones in order. Because if you have like a super organized clan where you have like all 30, 40, 50 members online at the same time, completely destroying, you know, those three outer sections and then going to the stronghold, you know, you have no chance against an unorganized clan from people that are asleep at the same time people are attacking, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of organization is going to be needed there. So to participate, you need at least 20 members, and up to 25 members can participate in a guild war at a time. So I guess these numbers aren't necessarily the players, unless you can station one player in every category, we'll see. Guilds will be measured by ranking points that can be increased by winning guild wars. Guilds will be matched with other guilds with similar ranking points. Players will receive rewards by simply participating in guild wars regardless of victory or defeat, but of course, victories will yield greater rewards. These rewards include the mystery bookmarks, which I did read a little bit about down there, which grants players a chance to summon the newest Moonlight heroes. We believe that these mystery bookmarks will be one of the most coveted rewards from Guild Wars. Yeah, of course, most likely. I mean, Moonlight bookmarks are already extremely coveted, so an even more like exclusive type of bookmark will naturally be more coveted. Blah, blah, blah. And in-game chat. Along with Guild Wars, we will be implementing an in-game chat function. Players will now be able to communicate not only with their guild members, that's the most important, but also other users from the same server. I don't care about that as much, but more about being able to talk to my guild. That's That's good. The new chat system will be supported by additional features that we believe will provide an overall better gaming experience for our players. And we got Mystery Summon down here, which basically they already kind of did a TLDR on that. They'll include the newest Moonlight heroes. So any additional Moonlight heroes that are introduced in the game will first be available in the Mystery Summon lineup. Also, a pool of 10 3-star to 5-star heroes from Covenant and Moonlight Summon will also be added to the Mystery Summon lineup. Okay, so you can get normal non-Darklight heroes from there as well. But they say because the pool of available heroes and Mystery Summons will be very small, players will have a higher chance to receive certain heroes. Yeah, if the chances for them all are the same, sure. But I have a sneaking suspicion 3 stars will be more common than 5 stars. The heroes available through Mystery Summon will also be updated after a certain amount of time. If there's a certain hero you want in the Mystery Summon lineup, don't miss your golden opportunity. And looks like these perhaps are some new characters. Alright, pretty cool. Hunt updates in stage 11. As of now, the rewards from Hunt may not seem rewarding relative to the amount of time required to clear the levels, especially at higher stages. Moreover, it is difficult to obtain certain equipment with the appropriate statistics, especially for higher level heroes that require certain equipment / statistics to be effective. Alright, so they're reworking Hunt, it looks like. Let's take a look. So they're going to be tweaking the first wave of Hunt to make them less tedious, but they're not going to be making them easier per se. They're also thinking about buffing the resources you get and perhaps even adding accessories. But they also say doing that will probably make it cost more energy. And stage 11 will have a significantly increased drop rate of epic grade equipment instead of heroic grade. Another exciting thing is they say, moreover, we are looking into the possibility of providing a system in which players can craft and create their own desired equipment. That's pretty exciting. It looks like we'll also be having side story updates, which is pretty exciting since side stories have more or less been the same besides the story. Originally, side stories were divided into normal and world difficulties. For players with higher level heroes and powerful teams, grinding through normal difficulties sometimes felt laborious and underwhelming. That is actually pretty true. Even after completing normal difficulty, world difficulty could seem repetitive and simply a place to farm without any real engagement or excitement. That's unfortunately also true. But now, side stories will not include a separate world difficulty map. Instead, players will be able to choose the difficulty level halfway through the side story. There will be 4 difficulty levels available. Higher difficulty stage will require more energy but yield up to 5 times more event currency. Wow. Players will now be able to exchange their event currencies for a wider variety of catalysts and will be able to exchange more at a time. More than 3 times the current amount. Wow, dang. Okay, cool. Through these changes, we want to prevent our side missions from becoming repetitive and dull. We are aiming to add more excitement, aid hero development, and allow players more opportunities to strategize and grant better rewards. Yeah, that sounds really nice. Okay. Also, Raid Labyrinth. By the way, I finally beat my first raid boss. That was awesome. But let's see. I'm probably going to do a TLDR on this since this patch note was actually quite a bit longer than I thought. Or this is actually more of a developer note, so I'm not sure if these things are happening right now. All right, so this first part is basically just saying that people were kind of just grinding the same boss and it just, they felt was more like another random task that they were doing, like doing their daily missions or whatnot. So that's why they kind of just covered everything in SAP so you couldn't see what it was anyway. And there's also talk of upgrading the rewards dropped from raid boss monsters. Rare grade item drops have been replaced with an increased chance for epic grade items. And these 3 points are what they're planning on changing: the satisfaction with raid boss drop rewards, the difficulty of the raid boss and elite monsters, and the satisfaction with currency drops and exchange shop items. They say don't hesitate to send us feedback on our Raid Labyrinth content. And those are all the major updates I guess they have planned. Oh, we're also getting a specialty change for Ruzid and Hazel, which will be released in January. Oh, that's cool. Specialty changes always can completely change a character. I mean, not really change, but like, it could definitely make Ruzid and Hazel viable characters, because as of right now, I don't think many people are using them. So yeah, all this is planned for the end of the month, January 31st, or the major stuff, so like the Guild Wars and the Guild Chat and such. I'm not sure if the specialty change will be a little bit earlier than that, because they do say it will be in January, and the major patch is coming at the very last day of January, so maybe we could see them a little bit earlier. I don't think it says any actual date, but I guess we'll have to see for that. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the major future update notice. Super looking forward to how Guild Wars are really going to work. I mean, they gave us the details, but, you know, doing it live is always going to be a little bit different and should be pretty exciting as well. We'll have to find a time that works for everyone in the guild, but hey, since Guild Chat will also be coming, that should be a lot easier as well. But yeah, make sure to tell me what you think about all this stuff in the comments down below. You know, there were some more stuff down here as well, mystery summon, all that good stuff. And you know, leaving a like if you happen to enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.